Welcome back. Here on Police Report, we provide you with information on crime trends and crime prevention techniques. But you can get additional information by visiting the Baltimore County Police Department's website as well. The address is on your screen. At the site, you can subscribe by email to receive the department's news releases and other announcements, all by email and all free. With us to discuss some summer crime prevention and safety tips is Sergeant Charles Fleet of the Woodlawn Precinct. Sergeant Fleet, welcome to Police Report.
Thank you.
Now, Sergeant Fleet, you're the Community Outreach Sergeant at Woodlawn?
That's correct.
And how long have you been a member of the Baltimore County Police Department?
I've been a member for 29 years with Baltimore County Police Department.
And you spent much of your time working in Woodlawn?
That's correct. I've been in Woodlawn for 15 years.
And the Woodlawn Community Outreach Unit, basically, are there community outreach units in all of the precincts in Baltimore County?
That's correct.
And what is the mission of the Community Outreach Unit?
Well, the mission actually is to reduce fear within the community. I mean, we restore the quality of life. I mean, our unit, we interact with the public tremendously. I mean, we deal with pastors, politicians, businesses.
You work closely with the community association?
Close with the community association.
And what about the PCR Council?
We work with them.
And do you have a PCR Council in Woodlawn?
That's correct.
And when do they usually meet?
They normally meet at the third Wednesday of every month.
And that occurs at the Woodlawn Precinct?
That's correct.
Now, today we've come here to talk about in some summer crime prevention and safety tips. We had the opportunity to actually speak with one of your officers, Officer Alisha Helphenstine. Let's take a look at what she had to say and some of the things that she recommended as safety tips to our viewers.
Summer means warm weather. People tend to relax during the warm months of the year, but criminals are never on vacation. So let's go over some steps from the Baltimore County Police Department's burglary unit to protect your property and valuables. First, I want to remind you to lock your windows and patio doors. This is the time of year when we all like to let the fresh air into our homes. We open windows to save on energy costs and let in a cool breeze. We walk in and out of patio doors while we work in our yard. But don't assume your property is safe from criminals just because you're at home. The thief is counting on us to become lax in our security. Officials say the best deterrent to keep thieves from stealing your property is a lock and key. So remember, always lock windows on the first or ground floor, even if there is an enclosed porch. Always secure windows and doors in the basement. It can be easy to forget about these areas of your home. Never leave a patio door unlocked while away from home. Use a security bar or Charlie bar placed between the sliding glass door and the door jamb. And don't forget to lock the windows of the garage too. If there is an entrance to the house through the garage, a thief can enter your residence that way too. When you put your rake and other tools in the shed, garage, or basement, don't forget to lock the doors. An open door is an invitation to a thief. Don't forget to secure your ladders too. Ladders can be used to gain access to second floor windows and doors. Next, I want to remind you to secure and engrave your valuables, like bikes. Bikes and warm weather are a natural combination, but if your bike is stolen, hiking will be more your speed over the next few months. Engrave your bikes and other valuables. It is very simple to do, and if needed, others can go to the local precinct and borrow an engraving tool. Use your ID numbers from a driver's license or Maryland identification card. Never, never use a social security number. If your bike is stolen, it will be easier to recover it. Also, when storing a bike or other valuables in a shed or garage, lock and attach it to a lawnmower or heavy bulky equipment. Attaching a bike to a piece of heavy equipment makes it more difficult to just walk away or ride away from the area. Finally, summer is also a time when county residents like to travel. Whether you're going to the beach or out of the country, help keep your home safe by these following steps. When you're leaving on vacation, stop by the local police department to fill out a vacant home form. We'll keep an eye on your home for you. Stop all deliveries or arrange for someone to pick up your mail, newspapers, and packages. Arrange for someone to mow your lawn and rake your leaves to give your home a lived-in look. Use timers to turn on lights and radios on and off at appropriate times. Hide garbage cans out of view. Empty cans, when everyone else's is full, can tell a burglar you are away. Turn down the ringer on your telephone and the sound on your answer machine so a burglar will not be alerted to your absence by its ringing. Close and lock garage doors and windows. Ask a neighbor to park in your driveway. If you leave your car at home, park it in the driveway rather than the garage. Have your neighbor move it occasionally so it looks like you are using it. Leave your blinds, shades, and curtains in a normal position. Do not close them unless it is what you want to do when you're home. Ask a neighbor to watch the house while you are away. Leave your vacation telephone number so you can be reached in case of an emergency. The Baltimore County Police Department reports that about 1 out of 4 burglaries in the county are through unlocked doors and windows. Stop these thefts and make life difficult for the burglar. Use locks and keys to protect your property. And finally, if you do see anyone suspicious lurking around your neighborhood, dial 911 and let the police know. An officer can patrol the area and check things out. And you don't need to provide your name. The call can remain confidential. I'm Alisha Helphenstine for Police Report. Back to the studio.
And we'd like to thank Officer Alisha Helphenstine for those crime prevention and safety tips to help our viewers during the summer. Now, Sergeant Fleet, there's some other topics I'd like to cover real briefly with you for the benefit of our viewers. One of those things are people that are out there trying to commit scams and deception type burglaries or thefts. Tell us about those types of people. What type of people are out there trying to do those things, and who do they specifically target?
They specifically target elderly people. Mm-hmm. You have people that, have home improvement, repaved driveways, utilities.
So they basically pose as BG&E workers,
yes,
or somebody
yes,
that wants to resurface your driveway,
or
wants to work in your yard or do something. So what do they do? I understand they sometimes they work in pairs, and one will try to kind of deceive the person and take them to a different part of the house.
What I recommend, if somebody comes to your door, you can answer the door. I wouldn't allow them in my house. If they legitimate, they would have some type of credentials on them. I might ask for a credential, I might ask for a card. Then I get the card, then I'll call, the company to see if they're legitimate.
Mm-hmm. Suppose they insist upon you giving them money that day or signing a contract or something like that.
Well, I wouldn't sign a contract, and if possible, I would utilize the Baltimore County or any type of police agency, to come and check them out, mm-hmm, because they shouldn't be strong-arming you or forcing you into some type of contract.
So if our viewers are suspicious of somebody, you're telling them they should call 911
I will
and
call
the police and have
911
them come out and
immediately
check
and have
the person out?
Yes, where we can ID them, and also we can do a field interview report, and then we can put that in our data. In addition to, I wouldn't allow them in my house. Mm-hmm. One reason, if two's in your house, one can be having communication with you while the other one, but he's distracting you while the other one is going through your personal belongings or your property.
And for example, when our viewers are working in their yard and they're out working in their yard, what should they do in terms of keeping, if they're in the backyard working, should they keep the front of their house
locked
up?
I would keep, actually, the garage door we close, because I wouldn't want anybody to notice what I have in my garage. In addition to the front door, I would keep that locked. Basically, I would keep the whole house shut down. I would just take a key with me. Mm-hmm. Even if I had a shed in the backyard, I would even secure that and have a key. So once I get done, I can just put everything and just lock it up.
And what about robbery prevention? A lot of people like to walk and talk on their cell phones, and they're completely oblivious to what's going on around them.
Well, I wouldn't recommend that. I feel that you should actually be aware of your surroundings. Basically, I would actually, if you're going to walk, especially if it's late at night, it would be best to walk in a group. Now, if that isn't feasible, you should be aware of your surroundings. You should be more confident. You should put your cell phone away. You shouldn't have any money on you, like large sums of money, wearing jewelry, talk to strangers, hitchhike. I wouldn't do none of them things.
And suppose a stranger asks you to use your cell phone.
I wouldn't provide them with my cell phone or any type of electronic equipment. In addition to that, prior to this, I will let my parents, or if I'm adult, let my significant other know my destination.
Okay. And if our viewers wanted to contact the Woodlawn Community Outreach or the Woodlawn Precinct, what are the numbers to the precinct, first of all?
It's 410-887-4713. That is the outreach office.
Okay.
If you want to call.
Or 4714?
4714, correct.
Okay. And what about the precinct itself? The Woodlawn precinct?
410-887-1340.
Okay. And for somebody that that might need to contact you specifically, is there a number that they can get a hold of you at?
Mine is 4718, 410-887-4718.
Okay. Thank you, Sergeant Fleet. We've been talking with Sergeant Charles Fleet of the Woodlawn Community Outreach Unit. Once again, thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome.
My name is Captain Robert McCullough, and you are watching Police Report. If you missed any part of this program or would like to see it again, it is available on the web. To see it, just go to the Baltimore County Police website and then click on the Media Relations link and then click on Police TV. You can also now follow the Baltimore County Police Department on Facebook and Twitter. That brings us to the end of this edition of Police Report, brought to you by the men and women of the Baltimore County Police Department and Chief Jim Johnson. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you'll be with us next time. I'm Captain Rob McCullough saying, be kind to one another.